What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. One of the most anticipated fights of 2023, undisputed lightweight title fight featuring the number one lightweight, the top dog at 135 pounds, Devin "The Dream" Haney, taking on the number three lightweight, a guy that had a decorated amateur career, 395 wins, 1 loss, former number one pound-for-pound fighter on ESPN.com, Vasyl Lomachenko. This is a great matchup. The winner of this fight will be the unquestioned top dog at 135 pounds. Won't be the money man, won't be the face of boxing like Gervonta Tank Davis. But when you talk about who's number one in the lightweight division, the winner of this fight this Saturday will be the unquestioned number one guy in the lightweight division. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Now, as far as this fight goes, I'm going to break this fight down. This is a very intriguing matchup. You have a guy in Devin Haney that's a pure boxer, a technician. When you talk about the sweet science, he's got a PhD. Undefeated, has a great jab, great right hand, knows how to control distance. He's going to try to keep this fight in the middle of the ring. If he's able to do that successfully, he's going to cruise his way to a unanimous decision. Lomachenko must get inside. He must take away the jab. That's one thing about fights at this level. Your number one weapon tends to get taken away. So you must show that you're a versatile fighter. You must show that you have other things to go to when your number one weapon is not available. And that's what Devin "The Dream" Haney is going to be asked to do in this fight. Because Lomachenko is going to take away that jab. He's going to take away that jab. So that means that Devin Haney's got to be landing the right hook. He's got to be landing the left hook. He's got to double up on the jab. He's got to do some feints. Make it look like he wants to set the jab up and then throw combinations off those feints. He must be able to show that he's a versatile fighter. He's a guy that gives you one look. A lot of people try to compare him to Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's an ASA 9, ASA 10, ASA 11, and ASA 12 comparison. He's not Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't give you one look. He's very versatile. He knows how to set traps. He knows how to establish the jab. He knows how to catch you with those pull counters, straight right hands. He knew how to jab to the body. He knew how to control distance. He knew how to walk you down with the high guard. He was a very versatile fighter. Look at the Zab Judah fight. Zab Judah was giving Mayweather problems with the speed, so he started walking Zab Judah down in the high guard. He changed up the game plan. He knew he could not outspeed Zab Judah. And that's one thing that Devin Haney's got to show in this fight. Now, I heard some interviews that he's done in the lead up to this fight, and he said that, look, I got a lot of tools in the toolbox. I'm a very versatile fighter. Well, if that is indeed the case, we're going to see that this Saturday night, because he has not, up to this point, shown that. Now, I'm going to say this. He ain't needed to show that because he's beating people with his plan A. He's been beating people with the jab, grab, jab, straight right hand, control distance, take the fight to the middle of the ring. He's able to win all his fights fighting that way. I don't think he's going to be able to win the fight with Lomachenko fighting strictly that way. He's going to have to mix it up on Lomachenko. Lomachenko is a guy that if you backing straight out, he's going to follow you and he's going to catch you with straight left hands. And he could buckle you and possibly hurt you. So he's going to have to be very responsible when he does get out. He's going to have to be able to get in and get out responsibly. Vasyl Lomachenko is a veteran. He's a guy that's going to give you different angles. I think he's going to be able to take away Devin Haney's jab to a certain extent. It's not going to be as effective as it was in all his fights leading up to this fight tonight, or leading up to this fight Saturday night. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Vasyl Lomachenko must get inside. Vasyl Lomachenko, once he gets inside, must throw combination, must go to the body, must try to break down Devin Haney over the course of this fight. Vasyl Lomachenko cannot be allowed must come forward if you're Devin Haney. Devin Haney must back up Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko is very ineffective going backwards. Now, hopefully him and his team has worked on going backwards and being more effective, but a leopard don't change his spots. I haven't seen that type of change, and it's been a problem for Lomachenko throughout his career. But again, his opponents that he's faced have not been able to exploit that enough to beat him. Because in 19 fights, he's only lost 2 times, and both of those fights were very, very close fights. Now, Teofimo Lopez was able to back him up at times. Salido, with his roughhouse tactics, was able to back up Lomachenko at times. So that's going to be what I'm sure that Devin Haney and his team are going to be working on and are going to implement in that fight this Saturday night. So we will see what happens. And we will see what transpires. Very, very intriguing matchup. I think it's going to be a very close fight. I think that Devin Haney is going to outpoint Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, I'm going to be very, very interested to see the weigh-in this Friday. I want to see how Devin Haney looks on the scales. I did not like how he looked in the second Kambosos fight. A lot of people say, wait a minute, JBsports, he schooled Kambosos. That's one of his best performances of his career. How can you say that the weight hurt him in that fight? The reason why he can't be looking like that going into the Lomachenko fight is because Lomachenko is levels above Kambosos. See, his skill level is so far past Kambosos, is so superior to Kambosos that he can come in that fight 75% and still beat Kambosos with ease. If he come in this fight 75%, he will lose to Lomachenko. Make no mistake about it. He's got to be somewhere. I ain't saying he got to be 100% because there's no way in hell he's going to be 100% making 135. He's been at 135 since he was 16. But he's going to have to be at 90, 95%. He can't be compromised in the fight with Lomachenko making 135. If that's the case, then he's going to be in for his first loss of his career. Now, I think on fight night, he's probably going to be coming in around about, I would say about 150 to 154. I would say Devin Haney come in on fight night. So on fight night, he's going to be a junior middleweight. Lomachenko, I say he's probably going to be a junior welterweight. He's probably going to come in at, 138 to 140, somewhere in that range. I don't think he's going to blow up at all, hardly at all from 135. He might gain 5 pounds max on fight night. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. But this fight is all about geography. It's all about real estate. If the fight is kept in the middle of the ring, Devin Haney is the guy that's with the better attributes in that regard, with the reach advantage. He fights tall. He knows how to pot shot on the outside. He knows how to control his opponent on the outside. Now, again, Vasyl Lomachenko is going to force him to do something besides being effective with that jab. Lomachenko knows how to walk his opponent down if he's getting pot shot from the outside. And if Devin Haney don't have the power, the respect behind his punches to make Lomachenko less aggressive, then Lomachenko is going to walk him down. He's going to start backing him up, and he's going to start getting him on the ropes, working the body with those hooks, and getting Devin Haney to bring his arms down off those body shots, and then he's going to be looking to land hooks up top and try to hurt Devin Haney and possibly stop him later on in that fight, a la Richard Comey. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. But I like Devin Haney by split decision over Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, that's a lot of politics going on in this fight. I know for a fact that Top Rank wants Loma to win this fight because they want Loma versus Shakur. That's the old pass the torch type of fight. Shakur beats Loma, and then he's the new face of Top Rank Boxing. But if Devin Haney puts on a dominant performance, they're not going to be able to steal it from him. But he's got to put on a dominant performance. If it's a close fight, they could possibly give the fight to Lomachenko. If there's a lot of swing rounds, hard rounds to score, Lomachenko could get the nod because he is the golden boy of Top Rank Boxing. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. That's why I say when I say about split decision, I'm saying that Devin Haney can win 8 rounds and Lomachenko can win 4, and it'll be a split decision. That's basically what I'm saying, man. Devin Haney really needs to dominate round after round after round. He needs to leave no doubt, because I'm telling you, any close round, any swing round, Lomachenko can get the nod. So we will see what happens, and We will see what transpires. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe. Like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. And I holla.